He used to think that maybe in life some people are simply born destined to be unseen. Some people in this world live and die in the background. They never get big spotlight. They never get applause. They were never meant to be the chosen ones. He believed he was one of them. In the streets of Manila, he would sing every day in jeepney lanes, sidewalk corners, wherever sound echoed better, just to get coins to feed his mother and 2 younger sisters. He never got viral. Thousands recorded him. Dozens posted him. Nothing ever exploded. Nothing ever changed. He did not have expensive gear, no studio, no producer, no vocal coach. He learned singing by imitating radio. He slept with earphones in cheap bed listening to Elvis non-stop since he was 9. But he always kept telling himself that maybe he was just born to be a random street extra in someone else's main movie. He never complained, because he thought God maybe gave him voice as comfort, not as career. One random night, everything started shifting. He was singing near Manila Bay around 1 a.m. when one foreign tourist from Las Vegas walked past and literally froze like his soul stopped moving. This tourist looked at him like he just saw a glitch in reality. He asked him what his name was, how long he'd been singing, why he is not on real stage. They talk for 3 minutes. Tourist looks directly into his eyes and tells him the most insane line he ever heard in his life. "Bro, you sound better than Elvis." He laughed thinking it was sarcasm. But Tourist was dead serious. Tourist was professional musician who worked in Vegas Elvis tribute circuits. He told him immediately that he needs to audition for America's Got Talent next season. He gave him his business card, took short 15-second raw clip on phone and said he will personally forward to casting email. The Filipino boy thought maybe this is some random prank. But Tourist was not joking even 1%. That 15-second clip became destiny trigger. He arrives in America for AGT audition. He only had the same cheap 300 peso shirt he always wore in Manila streets. He didn't buy new shoes. He didn't want to pretend to be somebody else. He wanted to show world who he really was. And inside he was shaking like whole planet was weight on him. When he walked through the tunnel backstage, people looked at him like small street singer who got lucky slot. Some laughed thinking this is meme contestant. Simon was bored that day. Simon was half leaning on his chair with zero excitement. The boy walks on center stage and introduces himself very softly. He says he is from the Philippines and he sings on streets. Simon raises eyebrows same way he always raises eyebrows when he thinks this is probably another forgettable audition. Audience was whispering, "Just hurry this one," energy. Even production crew was not expecting anything deep. Then the lights drop and track starts. That exact second, everything flipped. He opens his mouth and the first note alone made the entire hall go silent like time paused. The voice wasn't just good. It wasn't normal talent. It was supernatural. It was rare cosmic alignment kind of tone where old soul and modern world collided. Judges froze in pure disbelief. Audience started leaning forward like they were witnessing a ghost of Elvis travel through dimension. Simon's boredom was gone instantly. His eyes locked. His brain was confused and trying to decode if this was real or hallucination. The boy was now singing not like Chasing Dream, but like destiny that was waiting for him finally activated. The way he controlled vibrato felt like someone literally took Elvis Presley's exact soul file from 1956 vinyl era and re-injected it into this poor Filipino kid who never got studio, never got vocal training, never even had a real microphone system ever in his entire childhood. It didn't feel like cover talent. It felt like old historic cultural rebirth. Like a glitch in global music timeline. Like multiverse overlapped for one night and Elvis dimension crossed into this one. The judges were stunned. You could see their brains fighting to process what their ears were telling them. The audience wasn't cheering like normal hype screams. It was fear mixed awe. People looked like they're seeing supernatural event happening live on national TV with no CGI. Simon leaned forward very slow like malfunctioning android robot trying to recalibrate reality settings. He whispered to Howie without looking away from the stage. He said one single sentence but cameras caught his lips. "This is impossible. Not good. Not special. Not wow." He said impossible. Because what he was hearing scientifically should not exist in a poor untrained street vocalist. The boy wasn't just sounding close to Elvis. He was singing beyond Elvis reference. He was singing with crispness and smoke at the exact same time. That is a physical anomaly. It is almost vocally illegal. His breath control was freak-level perfect. No trembling. No fear break. No cracked note. He was locked into God mode like some invisible divine force carried his voice instead of his lungs. People from balconies started standing mid-second verse. Some literally grabbed their heads. Some cried instantly like a childhood memory got hit so strong they couldn't protect themselves emotionally. The judges' panel atmosphere was so tense you could feel static electricity on screen. Nobody was prepared for a street kid to weaponize voice like this. Even the camera operators forgot their planned movement style because they were personally shocked. The entire building changed energy frequency. This wasn't Audition anymore. This was legendary timeline birth. Halfway through second verse, Simon suddenly stands up by himself without waiting for chorus, without waiting for applause timing, without producer cue, without typical AGT judge etiquette. Simon never stands mid-verse unless something historically important is happening. He runs his hand through his head, breathing heavy like he is losing control of his emotional system. He didn't look like judge anymore. He looked like human being having identity crisis live on national television. The boy didn't even react to Simon standing. He was in his spiritual zone. Eyes closed. He kept singing like he was channeling 1950s American rock soul from somewhere beyond Earth. He was fully connected to some higher frequency dimension where only chosen few singers ever get invited. When final chorus hit, entire room pulled in breath like one gigantic inhale from thousands of hearts. He delivered final note with insane extended sustain, perfectly controlled, perfectly vintage, perfectly clean. Song ends. For 2 full seconds there is zero sound. Not even chair movement. Dead silent shock. Then instantly full arena explosion like atomic blast of screaming, crying, disbelief, adrenaline. People grabbed strangers hugging like they witnessed historical music event. One woman fainted near aisle and medics ran. Judges were literally crying without shame because the performance felt spiritually huge. They felt like they were witnessing some prophecy moment. Simon still frozen. His body literally shaking micro-subtle. His mental circuits fried. He didn't expect his entire identity of talent detection king to be challenged by poor street singer from Manila who came with 300 peso shirt. He looked at producers backstage like he needs to break format. Like he needs to break rule. Like he needs to destroy predictable structure of show because this wasn't normal Audition. This was not just another season clip viral for trend. This was history. And Simon already knew before he even touched golden buzzer that this boy is going to change AGT's storyline for years. Simon finally tries speaking but the words are not coming out normal. His voice cracks like his brain is still rebooting. His eyes are red. He cannot believe what he just heard. For 12 entire seconds he doesn't talk. He just stares at him like he is staring at something sacred. Like he is staring at something not born from normal Earth timeline. The crowd is chanting, golden buzzer, golden buzzer, golden buzzer, like it is ritual. Like this moment was written in destiny books before any of them were alive. When Simon finally speaks, the hall goes silent again because everyone senses every sentence about to come out is about to go viral worldwide. Simon looks directly at him and says the most insane sentence possibly ever spoken on AGT main stage. He says, "You actually sing better than Elvis Presley in his prime." The crowd screams at such insane volume that the judges' table mics distort. People throw hands in air like they're worshipping history. The boy covers his face with both hands because he can't even process that sentence. He grew up worshipping Elvis as unreachable God. And now the planet's most feared talent judge just told him publicly, live on the biggest stage on Earth, that he exceeded the one voice he thought he could never surpass. That moment became immortal in that exact second. Simon doesn't wait. He doesn't drag suspense. He slams that golden buzzer like movie fight scene impact explosion. He doesn't tap it gently like most judges. He slams it like he is sealing new world order. The confetti rains down like divine gold snow. The boy falls to his knees crying like everything inside finally broke open after years of pain, hunger, humiliation, helplessness, tired street nights. He puts his hands together praying in Tagalog, thanking God, thanking destiny for not forgetting him, thanking the universe for finally opening one door. His mom in Philippines watching livestream at 4 a.m. drops to floor crying because all those nights she blamed herself for not being able to give her children real life, suddenly vanished inside this one golden rain moment. The judges walked to him, hugging him while confetti still falling like slow-motion sacred miracle. Simon walks close and puts hand on his shoulder, whispering privately, "You are going to win this entire show. I know it." Cameras barely catch it, but internet detective viewers will zoom that clip forever. That short whispered line becomes global meme quote caption format. After this episode aired, the world's music internet literally ignited like wildfire. Philippines exploded. Every street, sorry store wall, tricycle, poster, printer shop, every vlogger, commentary channel, everyone started talking about this boy. He wasn't just Filipino star now. He was world cultural shock moment. Entertainment blogs in America start calling him Elvis reincarnated but upgraded. Old Elvis tribute bands in Vegas post video reactions crying, saying they have been waiting their entire life to see someone who could actually bring old soul rock back to life with new chapter DNA. His audition clip hit YouTube and broke the algorithm. It wasn't going viral, it was going nuclear. In less than 30 hours it became the fastest growing AGT audition of the decade. Music historians start debating how this is possible. Vocal coaches start posting breakdowns. Former music producers from 70s start writing letters saying this performance spiritually shook them, like when they first heard Elvis vinyl in real-time era. Manila newspapers call him street boy who brought America to its knees. Kids start dressing like mini Elvis in new generation Filipino TikTok trend wave. Simon Cowell calls his showrunner next morning and says they are rewriting the entire season arc around this boy. That has never happened before. The boy becomes priority storyline. Simon demands special finale arrangement team to be assembled early. Not after semi-finals. Now. This very early in season. Because Simon knows this isn't normal talent. This is timeline anomaly. This is legendary blueprint. And future music industry might actually be permanently changed because of one random street singer nobody used to care about walking alone in Manila at 1 a.m. The boy now realizes, he was never background extra. He was main character always. Destiny was simply taking long slow road to make entrance explosive. This series will later be called AGT's most spiritually powerful arc in entire show history.